I want to tell you about the moment I realized that we are all just one small act of kindness away from saving a life, maybe even our own. It was a Tuesday, completely forgettable, raining hard enough that the whole world looked like a watercolor painting running down the glass. I was sitting in a crowded coffee shop, just trying to kill time, scrolling through my phone and ignoring everything around me. But then, for some reason, I looked up. Across the room in the corner booth, there was an older gentleman. He was wearing a suit, a nice one, but it looked a little dated, like he had pressed it specifically for today. He sat there for 40 minutes, checking his watch every 30 seconds. He had ordered 2 coffees, one for him and one for the empty seat across from him. As the time ticked by, the steam stopped rising from the second cup. The cafe started to clear out, the lunch rush was ending, and I watched the hope physically drain out of his posture. He slumped. He took a small box out of his pocket. It was a single cupcake. He put a small candle in it, didn't light it, just stared at it. I felt this pit in my stomach. I was terrified to approach him because we live in a world where we're taught to mind our own business, right? We think it's awkward to care, but I couldn't leave. I grabbed a napkin and a pen. My hands were literally shaking. I wrote, "I don't know who you were waiting for, but I'm glad you're here today. Happy birthday." I walked over, heart pounding, and just slid the napkin and a $5 bill for a fresh coffee onto his table. I didn't say a word, I just walked away fast because I didn't want him to feel embarrassed. I looked back from the door. He read the note. He looked around the room, confused, and then he put his hand over his mouth and started to cry. But they weren't sad tears anymore. He looked up, caught my eye through the glass, and gave me a tiny, shaky wave. In that split second, the rain didn't matter. The noise didn't matter. I realized that nobody wants to be invisible. We all just want to know that if we sat in a corner with a cupcake, someone would notice. So if you're seeing this, look up from your phone. Look around. Someone needs you to see them today.